concert band in front of you right now. These guys have been working so hard this semester to get this concert ready for you guys tonight, and we're really proud of them, and it's really phenomenal work. This is their last concert before high school. That's crazy. That's crazy. We are just so proud of these guys. We're going to play 3 pieces for you, and we'll have some awards in between each one. The first piece is called Cyclone. Mr. Dickerson will be conducting that one, and you'll hear some soft and pretty sections, and then you'll definitely hear where the cyclone happens. Cool. Without further ado, please welcome to the stage the West Jackson Middle School 8th grade concert band and their conductor, Mr. Chandler Dickerson. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'm going to talk just a little bit about a couple of things that we have going on this year and things that we've done, and then we will give out some awards. First, I want to recognize all of the students on stage because all of these guys went to LGPE, which is our large group performance evaluation, and got a superior rating, which is the highest you can get. So we got superiors in everything, including sight reading, where the judge put a piece in front of them for the first time, and they had 2 minutes to look at it, and then they had to play it. So we're really proud of all of them for that. If we could give them a round of applause, that's really good. Next thing I want to talk about is our District Honor Band students. Those students who auditioned for District Honor Band and made it. West Jackson Middle School actually had the second highest number of participants in any school in our district. That includes like Oconee County, Hall County, Jefferson. So our school was number 2 for highest number of participants in the whole district. And if you were part of that, would you stand up, District Honor Band folks? Yeah. And then we have 2 more groups to recognize. Our solo and ensemble kids, everybody who performed at solo and ensemble, which was an opportunity for our kids to play in small groups. They got a couple of their friends together and did a trio or a duet, and they also performed for judges to get some feedback. Some of them did solos with a piano accompaniment. Every single one of our students either got a superior rating or an excellent rating, and those are the 2 best that you can get. So if you're somebody that did solo and ensemble, would you stand up? Let us recognize you. Last but not least, our jazz band. Our jazz band was awesome this year. We had a really great time rehearsing and preparing our music, and we also went to a jazz version of LGPE and got superior ratings there. And our students, I told the last group, the trip for jazz LGPE will go down in history of one of my favorite trips that I've ever taken with kids. They were just so respectful and sweet, and it was a blast. It was so much fun. And if I can tell you guys don't like to stand up, so if you were in jazz band, you want to just wave at us here, jazz band. And last couple of things. All of our 8th grade students will be going to Jackson County High School next year. But if you are a family that has anyone younger than an 8th grader, we are going to have 2 separate schools, Legacy Knoll and West Jackson Middle School. I'll be staying at West Jackson, and Mr. Dickerson, we're happy to announce, is going to be over at Legacy Knoll. So yay, Mr. Dickerson! As we're working on getting that transition figured out, we asked our county, we asked our superintendent and the county office for some equipment to help furnish both band rooms at both schools, and we got everything that we asked for and more. If you have any time over the next couple of weeks, if you would send an email to Dr. Brown, and just thank him because he has been incredibly supportive of our program, so much so that not only will Legacy Knoll get a lot of new equipment, but West Jackson Middle School is going to get a lot of equipment as well to help balance it out. So thank you, Dr. Brown, and we're going to do just a few awards. Mr. Dickerson is going to take over on this, and students, if your name is called, if you'll just walk over this way and get your award, it'll save us a little bit of time if you meet us up here.
It's one of the best things about band each year is we get the opportunity to recognize some students that go above and beyond what is required of them in class. And we choose a few students in each instrument category, woodwinds, brass, percussion, to recognize them as outstanding in their own sub-areas within the band. And I'm super excited to start out with a few of our 8th grade outstanding woodwind players. So in this band, one of those 8th grade outstanding woodwind players is T. Nen. Come on up, T. Another one of our outstanding woodwind players is the one, the only Sky Pineda. All right, we're going to move on to our brass area. This particular student is a student who plays brass instruments in both band classes and is a doubler. And I'm super proud of this student growing on both instruments at one time and being able to pass off almost the entire book on both instruments. This student, even without being required to, played their final exam for 8th grade on both instruments, which is quite impressive. They're only required to play it on one. So this 8th grade outstanding brass student is Logan Wagner. Moving on to our percussion section. There's a student in the percussion section that has impressed me and beyond measure. This student is incredible. Not only is this student a wonderful percussionist, but is also always willing to help out any of our other percussionists, 6th through 8th grade. You'll see this student hanging around the band room before and after school, giving some pointers to his buddies and whatnot. And this 8th grade outstanding percussionist is Joshua Simon. I'm going to turn it over to Ms. Griffith for one of her favorite awards that she is going to announce.
So the most improved category is one of my all-time favorite awards to give out. I think it's really special that where a student starts in band does not ever have to be where that student ends in band. And we have several students that just have this insane amount of grit and determination and a desire to get better and a great attitude about that. And I want to recognize 2 of them. So our first most improved award is going to go to Alexa Cruz-Mata. And our second award is going to go to Mr. Vinny Christina. We're going to perform one more piece, and then we have, or 2 more pieces. We have one more, and then we'll do our final award, and then our final piece. I think you'll recognize that one when we come back to that. This one is really fun. It has a lot of involved parts. Where's Sullivan's family? Sullivan? Kittens? Y'all might be real proud. It's going to be awesome. So this is called Crazy for Cartoons, and it's going to sound like a Saturday morning cartoon. It's going to have a lot of really fun percussion parts in there. Lots of solos and lots of fun things. So this is Crazy for Cartoons. evening. This is actually for jazz. This is called the Outstanding Jazz Award. It's typically given to one 8th grade student who is a member of the jazz band and who has just demonstrated excellent musicianship in jazz and has just been a rock solid player. So this year our recipient is actually someone who is brand new to band entirely, so not only new to jazz, but all of it. And it is really a joy as a teacher to find someone who can balance their natural gifts with this sense of humility and just kindness and a great work ethic. He is a beloved part of our band program. I honestly have no idea what it was like before he got here. And his excellent character is really what sets him apart, in addition to being a fantastic drum set player for our jazz band, and that is Mr. Joshua Simon. And our last piece for the evening is Take On Me. I was, I think, surprised at how many of these kids knew the song and how many didn't. How many of you knew the song? Good job, parents. Nice job. Yeah. It's really fun. The kids have a great time with this one, and after this, they are free to go. Thank y'all so much for all you do. I want to encourage you. Please encourage your kids to stay in band. Mr. Kilgore here is fantastic, and the high school band experience, I teach middle school, so I can say this, middle school is nothing in comparison to what they're going to have in high school and then potentially what they might have in college band. So I really hope that they'll stick with it. It will open a lot of doors for them, and they'll have some great memories and experiences. I have absolutely loved being your band director, and I only got a couple more weeks to say that. I'm really grateful that you guys share your kids with me. And a lot of us have been together for all 3 years and all the COVID craziness and everything that came with that. And I'm just so grateful for all of these kids and for the parents that have stuck with us. So one more for the night, and then they are all yours. Thank you all so much. Here's Take On Me.